This is another session of Mr. Mew and brushing. So, I just going to go over the ways that the cat likes to look at this. Look how he's brushing himself. This is about how hard I want to be pushing the brush, and I'm just going really lightly, but I'm trying to use, like, see how hard he's pushing down with his head? He's pushing down, so that's how hard I know to push up before I do anywhere else. Now, the best way to go about this is we want to go for the lion's mane, which means I want to try to get, I'm going from, see, but really slowly, really lightly. I'm just barely holding this, like I could drop it easily. But see, he likes it so much. Every time this thing gets stuck, I try to wiggle it just a little bit, just that way, instead of pulling his hair out, we're just trying to get untangled. And the reason we go this way with it, see, like this, yes, make the lion's mane effect. Done right, you'll have like a lion's mane when you're done, yes. So you can already kind of see it. See, and the reason for this is simple. We are trying to get all of the fur that is going to be, when the cat moves, all the fur is going to get pulled this way. So we want to pull it this way so he is ready to just like let it be pulled that way. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, it's how he likes to be brushed. It's how lots of cats like to be brushed. It's how the mama cat bathes them. And so we take a lesson from nature. And he'll start doing biscuits if I do right here to the shoulder sometimes. Makes me feel like it's on purpose. Not doing it now though. He's not going for it. He's like, dude. But now the kitty is so soft. All I'm doing here is I'm just feeling for places that the hair is thicker or feels differenty, or I don't know. This one's a hard one to explain. I don't know what I'm going for, but like, it's supposed to fur when you brush your hair, but like sometimes there's a little piece, and so I'm trying not to pull too hard, but I'm just trying to. Sometimes you get that spot that's really just bothering them. They'll pull back. They'll be like, oh yeah, I got the spot, and they'll start pulling their head away. So I can get this one right here, and he'll let me do it. super soft now. Yeah, super soft now. A well-brushed cat is like the softest thing in the world. He doesn't let me usually get this claw far down his chest, and like he usually puts up a fight by now. You can see like what I'm going for is this stuff that's like, so if you notice, like, okay, so up here, like up here, so this stuff right here, it's really like fluffy, doesn't stay in any one direction. It's like really just barely there. You can't even tell I was doing anything. Well, kinda. But see, stuff down here, right here, there's the line is at. Well, that line is what we're working on. Because you can feel, if you're very careful, you can feel where it stops being soft and it starts being rougher, I guess you could say. Like right here. And the fur indicates that as well, as far as you look really carefully. When I kind of pull a little bit, you kind of see how it's doing this like thing where like there's certain, yeah, so we're trying to like see what I do with this part. See like a little bit here, most parts just fluffy, but right here you can kind of see it like out there. So these parts I've been working on for a while, but gotta take your time. Do it at the cat's pace. The cat will let you know when he's ready to have his brushings. Maybe not when you're ready to give him brushings, but you know, that's how cats are. Listen to the kitties. They distract at the perfect time for reasons we'll never comprehend, but will always benefit from. Well, usually benefit from. See, like right here, he's starting to get a little annoyed. And you can tell because he keeps trying to move his head away from that spot. I can tell he's starting to get kind of like, I don't know, and he's almost done with this brushing. See, like right here, when he turns his head, you can kind of see it more. And so one of the things I was noticing with Mr. Mew is when he turns his head, that means he's able to move his head in a way that had hurt him before, I'm thinking. Because, like, I think this part, and like cleaning himself is another way. And if they start cleaning themselves while you're brushing, oh, that's perfect. It's a perfect thing, because that's exactly what you want them to do. As far as, especially if we can get right here around the neck, it's always the important one, because once you get a certain spot, then they can clean themselves like everywhere else. If you inspire them to do so by playing and making it really happy and cool and fun to be all like predatorily able to move. Alright. Tell you the spot right there. So there's two stretches that a cat will do once you brushed out a certain amount, besides this head moving thing. I don't know if I can get Mr. Mew to do it, but right here, see this spot right here? Kind of bothers him a little bit, you can tell. He's like, whoa, what are you doing, man? That might hurt me. But this spot right here, under their armpits and their shoulders and their arm, like this armpit, see, like, you can see right here, see how that fur is doing that? That we can tell. He's like, I don't know, I'm enough of that, man. And the cat's going to respond accordingly. Like, all cats are a little different, but they'll all have a way to be like, hey, I don't want to do that with that. A lot of times, this tail isn't a really good indicator. Mr. Mew doesn't do it so much because he likes me. But Mr. Schmur, when he is done with things, he starts flicking his tail. He's like, now Mr. Mew wants to be on this blanket over here. He likes this blanket. Yes, he does. It's also his sign of saying like, hey, like, cause if I keep it up, he'll eventually just jump off the bed. He's like, I'm done with you, human. He's like, I can already tell he's kind of getting that way. He's like starting to get a little bit like, okay, we've been doing this for a while, man. Okay. Well, anyway, that's brushing with Mr. Mew.